the legal procedural genre is among the most popular forms of TV drama out there today. Whether it's the Lincoln Lawyer topping Netflix's most-watched list at the back end of 2024, or the Law and Order franchise dominating network television for 35 years and counting, the most successful small-screen legal dramas are seemingly ubiquitous. Yet, among the myriad series in the genre, it's rare to find a lawyer show that's virtually without flaws. Even the very best legal dramas tend to have their dud episodes and storylines, in part because of the traditional case of the week format that most of them stick to. Since the legal procedural was invented, it's been standard practice to churn out self-contained episodes of varying quality, consisting of a different legal case each time. Although modern television has evolved beyond this format, it still pervades the overall tone of most legal dramas, which are on the side of fairly one-paced, routine storytelling. On the other hand, there are certain lawyer shows which break the mold, either by adopting an innovative approach to narrative structure, or by making every one of their storylines fresh and incisive in its own right. An exceptional few among this clutch of legal dramas manage to be essentially perfect in every episode. Matlock 2024, present image via CBS. The 2024 revival of classic 1980s legal drama Matlock sees Kathy Bates deliver one of her strongest career performances, which is quite a feat. Like the classic TV lawyer she's modeled, Bates' character Madeline Matlock is a powerful orator with a supreme intellect. However, she also forms a powerful emotional connection to each one of her cases. Mattie's love-hate relationship with her law firm boss Olympia Lawrence, who's played by Sky P. Marshall, is an ingenious inversion of the boss-junior dynamic in previous legal series. Mattie ends up serving as something of a mentor to Olympia, despite being her subordinate at Jacobson Moore. Given Mattie's seniority in terms of age, Olympia naturally feels threatened by her self-assured demeanor and worldly wisdom. Yet, the younger, more dynamic lawyer has plenty of professional advice of her own to pass on. The sparkling on-screen chemistry between Bates and Marshall is what really brings Matlock to life. As faultless as the show itself has been so far, unfortunately, Matlock made negative headlines prior to the release of Season 2, when actor David Del Rio was fired from the show for alleged sexual assault. This situation could have derailed the series, but thanks to the swift action of producers, it may already have been consigned to the past. Reasonable Doubt 2022 present. One of the best Hulu original TV shows of 2024, Reasonable Doubt is a whip-smart legal drama about high-powered criminal defense lawyer Jack Stewart, who balances challenging legal cases with an equally turbulent personal life. As slick and polished as procedural series get, the show does all the right things in all the right places. Imatzi Coronildi delivers a barnstorming portrayal of Stewart, opposite compelling romantic interests played by the likes of Michael Ealy and Morris Chestnut. The show never pretends to be as cerebral as the likes of Matlock, and is all the better for embracing its fun and thrilling side. At the same time, Reasonable Doubt tackles hard-hitting topics such as black oppression in the United States better than almost any legal procedural series before it. The show somehow perfects an extraordinarily difficult balancing act between light, frothy dialogue, fast-paced plots chock-full of twists, and the sensitive handling of weighty subject matters. With Season 3 just around the corner, it's to be hoped that this pulsating legal drama can keep up its perfect score across 10 new episodes. On the basis of how well Season 2 built on what came before it, we have nothing whatsoever to be concerned about. Boston Legal 2004-2008. Decades before the present generation of thrilling lawyer-centric streaming series, masterpiece comedy drama Boston Legal completely changed the trajectory of James Spader's acting career. In this legal show, Spader plays the brilliant but highly neurotic defense attorney Alan Shaw, a maverick whose unorthodox methods invariably win out in the end. Shaw is often a little too pompous for his own good, and his eccentricities frequently have a way of biting him in the behind. In one particularly exceptional case, the lawyer's chronic fear of clowns is used against him in the courtroom. This example demonstrates just how funny Boston Legal can be at its best. This legal comedy drama is effectively the kindred spirit of the detective series Monk, which is probably the only show on TV that boasts a protagonist with more neuroses than Alan Shaw. Invariably, though, no one gets the better of Shaw or Adrian Monk when they're focused on the job at hand. Another highlight of Boston Legal's 5 flawless seasons is the unconventional friendship between Shaw and Denny Crane, his mentor in the legal profession, a heavy-drinking loudmouth played by William Shatner. Surely no combination of characters in the history of TV legal dramas has been as funny or entertaining as this one. The Good Fight 2017-2022. In 60 episodes across almost 6 years, The Good Fight showed other legal drama spin-offs exactly how it's done, as it went far beyond the brief it took from parent show The Good Wife. Christine Baranski leads from the front with an irresistible performance as Diane Lockhart, a veteran legal professional who starts this sequel series down but not out. With a little help from her mentee Maya Rindle, played by Rose Leslie, Lockhart rehabilitates her reputation in the field. In the process, and her fellow lawyers tackle social issues from the Me Too movement and Black Lives Matter to fake news and social media abuse in the process. The Good Fight skillfully changes up its cast as it goes, to better reflect the issue at hand in any given storyline. What's more, Kush Jumbo, Delroy Lindo, and Nyambai all excel in supporting roles which rightly grow more substantial with each passing season. Despite The Good Wife creators Robert and Michelle King also being behind this legal procedural series, they purposely chose to take it in a very different direction, with the help of Field of Dreams writer-director Phil Alden Robinson. The Good Fight probably casts its net wider over society than any other contemporary show about lawyers.